Hello everybody, it's Lisa. I'm back with a couple of projects that I've been working on lately. I wasn't quite ready to make another journal because the Gothic themed journal had taken me so long. And although I wanted to make another one straight away, I'm going on holiday soon to celebrate my 50th birthday. So I didn't want to start anything big. So what I decided to make was a couple of sewing books. And the idea for this first came from Marie Blundell. And she posted a link to some journals that she had bought from other talented crafters, although she herself is very talented. And the last thing she showed was a sewing journal, and I said, not a sewing journal, a sewing book. Would you believe this is the third time I've tried to shoot this video because I don't do any editing. I quite often start again. So anyway, I asked her what a sewing book was, and she sent me the link to Edwina Kinch's video. And Edwina is a very talented British crafter, and she had made one of these. So that gave me the idea, and I thought, wow, my daughter would love this because my daughter is mad about cross stitching. She's very talented actually. She has her own YouTube channel and she has loads more subscribers than me to her channel. I think her channel is Delcat Stitches, but her name is Adele McNaughton, although she hasn't posted anything for a while. So I figured that she would love one of these. And she was telling me about one of her friends who's been going through a really sad time. Another cross stitcher, but she's also into other crafts as well, this lady, and she lives overseas. So I said to Adele, well, I'll make her a sewing book just so we could send her a little parcel through the post and cheer her up. So anyway, here they are. But before I show you them, the template, the sheet that I bought off Etsy and downloaded and printed off was made by Sue Olsen, and Sue's also got a YouTube channel, and that's where these images came from. I think it's one sheet and it's got like 4 different images on the sheet. So anyway, let's get on. So thank you, Sue, for making such a wonderful template or printable that I've been able to print off onto fabric using Zoe Tofield's tutorial on how to do that. So it worked out just fine. So which one will we do first? This one's for Adele. This is Shabby Chic. And this one's the gift. This is Vintage Shabby Chic. And I do like them both. But this one's very distressed with Stays On ink. And this one's not distressed at all. So let's start with this one. So I've trimmed around it with beautiful gathered lace, and it's got a seam binding closure, and I've put a couple of little pearls there. And some beautiful rose trim. That's the same as this book. And I've cut up one of the images, and this is a little stamp that I've stamped onto fabric. I think it's a Tim Holtz one, and I've backed it with vintage doily. I just cut it up, and this is a little piece of my snippet roll which I made, and I'm starting to cut it up and use it. I'm not hoarding it. I do have one to hoard and one to cut, so I put a little vintage button on there. And this is one of my little Shabby Chic puff flowers. That is a mouthful. and I'm really pleased with that. I've made loads of them. They became the latest obsession for a while. And on the back I've just done some patchwork there and another stamp onto fabric. And if you open it up, this should have a lace pocket, but I forgot to attach it to the inside, and then I would have ruined all the front. It was an afterthought, and I thought, well, can't do anything about it now. But anyway, this is a little tag that I made from my snippet roll. This is what I've got left of my snippet roll, and I've just been cutting bits off as and when required and making little tags and things, so it's been quite useful. And it's really just a little fabric tag, and I've got a little bit of stamping there onto fabric and a little button, and I've got my little handmade by at the back. And this is one of the images from the Principal. And my daughter and her friends, because they like cross stitching, they have these things called needle minders. I don't know if you've heard of them, but it's a little fancy, what would you call it? Like a little fancy resin or metallic or jewelled thing, almost like a little brooch, but it has a magnet on the back and you can attach it to your work. So I figured they could line up their needle minders and store them here. So there you go. And this you could put pins or needles, and I've put some safety pins in there, plenty room on the back. And another image from the Principal. This is beautiful. It really is lovely. The colours are amazing. And I just bought felt. It's blush coloured felt, and it was gorgeous with all the little scraps of shabby chic fabric that I've been buying lately. Just little, like 14 centimetre squared pieces or slightly larger. So beautiful selection of little fabrics in it. And this is another piece of stamping, and I've made a little pocket, and there's lace there that you can pin things onto, and a little fabric pocket here with a little rose, a little shabby chic. Oh, and I stitched some lace down the centre of this, and it turned out really well. It hides the kind of stitching, but I forgot to do it on the first one, so good job. My stitching's reasonably neat because the lace is supposed to hide it. And a little pocket here with a little scrap of fabric and a little charm, and a smaller piece. Edwina Kinch had done this. I'm sure it was Edwina. She had done it in her video. So I thought that was a nice idea. And just a little flower there, little crocheted flower, and a little pair of scissors on this belly band, and another little fabric pocket trimmed with lace. And here I've done some patchwork, which is really effective on a blank page because it gives it a little something without, too much hassle. I wanted to do something a wee bit different rather than covering every single piece of felt with fabric, so I quite like that idea. And this is a fixed piece of layered lace, felt and fabric. There's something wrong with me, I can't speak properly today. And look, I made a little stick pin thingy, whatever you call it, and my friend Gail ages ago gifted me these stick pins, and I thought I need to find something to use these, so I thought they would be ideal in this needle book. So I got out my box of beads. Now, I really don't go and buy beads because I've basically got a whole room filled to the brim with craft stuff, and no other space, not a square inch of space is left to buy loads of beads and store other things. I need to start getting rid of my stuff, never mind buying more stuff. But what I do every now and then is I go to my local charity shop, and it's a wee gem, this charity shop. It's got loads of little vintage things, and I'm not telling you where it is because then you'll go and you'll buy all my stuff. So anyway, they do jars of beads. They must get broken necklaces and things, so they make up big jam jars filled with beads, and they sell them for a couple of pounds. So I bought one of these the other day and washed them all and sorted them out, and there was some really nice little pink ones and some pearl ones. So I'm really pleased with that. Don't look at my nails. I will be doing my nails tonight. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think my husband will look at this video and he will say, stick pins will become her latest obsession. I'm off today, and I actually was very tempted to go to the charity shop and see if they had any more, but I'm going to resist. And the inside cover, and I've just put a little rosebud on there. And look at the back, a little bit of patchwork and another stamp. There might be something missing. I might need to put a button or something onto it. But anyway, what do you think? I love it, and I really don't want to part with it. Like everything else I make, I don't want to give it away, but it's going to bring great pleasure to somebody else. So this is the one, the vintage shabby chic. So you will notice the difference. See, it's really distressed, and I made a little flower myself, and there's a little vintage button there, and the back's just plain. But this one was sandwiched. It is a wee cheesecloth sandwich because there's cheesecloth inside, and I didn't forget the pocket on this one. And here is that image with the stamped with the old vintage doily, and I put a little thistle because it's going overseas, so I had to put something Scottish in. I might put a wee bit of tartan in, or some Harris tweed as well, and a little belly band stitched down, so there's various little compartments to slide scissors and things in. And that's just the same. Oh, look at this fabric. I wish I had more of this. I only had one wee scrap of it. And this is beautiful bally pink coloured lace. And here is a little tag I made from my snippet row. So that looks lovely hanging on that page. And another little pocket with a wee charm. And this is the bit that should have had the lace down it. And another beautiful image. And a deep pocket so that you can store some floss, as it's called, floss, as I think. And a little stamping there, and some old buttons there, and you can put pins and things in, and a little pocket with a crocheted flower and a belly band there. And this is my favourite stick pin because these beads were in the jar that I bought the other day, and look, they're all glittery. they're blooming gorgeous. I do want to buy some beads, but I can't do it. I can't. But I would love to make more of these. They're gorgeous. So that's got a little kind of brown stick pin. And just the same as the other book, this is fixed and it's some layering and some patchwork. A deep pocket on the back here. And that's it. So I hope you like them, and I hope that you've got some inspiration to maybe make your own sewing book. Oh, I've just noticed I've moved and I think I've had a shadow. Anyway, I should have stood at the other side. So I'm going to say cheerio and I'm going to stop rabbiting on like a little budgie, and I'll see you again soon. Next time I see you, I will be 50 because I'm 50. Oh gosh, less than 2 weeks until I turn 50, never mind. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye.